Now this question you can answer out loud. What is the very first thing we do to draw a treble clef? Who knows? Grab your pencils. What is it, Maisie? On page 3, or page 2, I'm sorry, lesson number 13, down at the bottom, the very last one. What do you have to do? Draw a treble clef. What's the first thing we do?
Make a big long J.
Big long J. Zach, what do we do after that?
We make a capital D at the top.
At the D at the top, and where do we end?
Down at the G line.
The D line, that's right, because we're making a capital D on the D line. And then Chloe, what do we do?
We swirl it around to the G line.
Yep, and Brendan, what do we call this clef sometimes?
The G clef.
The G clef. Oh, parents, we might have to have somebody scoot out, so we left you the only convenient spot to get into, Rochelle. Sorry. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure Lily would love that. Yeah, we call it the G clef because it swoops around the G line, right? Sometimes we call it the G clef. Okay, good. And what key is this in, Rook? Can you tell? Can you tell what key it's in? There's a B flat.
B.
Close. Oh, the key of F is a lovely key. It has one flat and that's a B. So it's an F major, right? It's in the key of F. And our first note is right here. So you can draw it in. Okay, just trace it just like that for just a second. Okay, now these are the questions I don't want you to answer out loud. I want you to write them right next to your treble clef. I'm going to play it again, and how many notes is Miss Tiffany playing? So you can either turn. We are on lesson 13, the very bottom one. You just catch up, my friend Lily. Try not to lean on my chair, my friend. Will you listen? Close your eyes. Do not cheat. Do not look. You're going to count how many notes Miss Tiffany is playing. Listen. Did you count them? Write it down. Okay, write it down. Write it down before me. See if you get it right. I hope you wrote the number 5. Yes, you totally got it. Were they going up or were they going down? Oh, just don't even say anything, Lily. This is the question that you don't answer. You just write. Remember? Listen with your ears. Close your eyes, Rick. Close your eyes, Renan. Do not cheat. Is it going up or down? And then you draw your arrow. Okay, draw your arrow. See if you can beat Miss Tiffany.
Yes!
Yes! Were they baby steps, skips, or leaps? Draw your boxes. Draw those 3 lines like there's keys. Do you remember how to draw a baby step? X's on 2 keys next to each other. If it's skip, you're going to skip 1 key. If it's a leap, you're going to skip 2 keys, right? Okay, here we go. Listen to see if it's baby steps, skips, or leaps. Thanks, Mom. You know your children so well. Here we go. Okay, draw it in. Is it a baby step? Is it a skip? Or is it a leap? Draw it in. See if you can beat me. Did you get it?
Yes!
Yes! I am going to, these are actually quarter notes. So are we going to fill them in or are we going to leave it empty? Who knows? You can answer that out loud.
Fill them in.
Fill them in, Lily. That's exactly right. So fill in your note. These are quarter notes. Okay, perfect. Now the last one you're not gonna say out loud, but we're gonna think about the solfege. Is it a do? Is it a mi? Is it a so? Is it a re? What are these? What is the solfege? Think about the patterns you know. Close your eyes and listen for the patterns you know. Okay? Close your eyes. Maisie. Here we go. Do you know what it ended on? Okay. If it's a do, if there's do in there, you put a D. If there's a mi in there, you put an and. Got that? You can just write it in there, right next to those boxes. Did you get it?
Yes!
Good! Now we can write our notes in because we know all of the answers, right? We know there are 5 notes. We know they're going down. They're baby steps. And it's a so, fa, mi, re, do. So what's it going to end on? So, fa, mi, re, do. We're in the key of F. It's going to end on F. So write in your notes and think about your stem rule. If it's on the 3rd line or above, the stem's going to go down. If it's below the 3rd line, the stem's going to go up, right? And make sure you're drawing baby steps. You're not going to skip anything, and they're all going down. Parents, if they aren't getting it exactly, it's okay. You don't need to correct it. We're just barely figuring out how to do this dictation, right? We're just figuring it out. So, and what all of these little questions do is it helps us process and figure out how those notes work together and what we're actually listening to. Okay, so this is just the first half, and by the end of the year, they're going to be so good at this. Okay, perfect. Okay, you can record.